Good morning, yogis. Lizzie Lassiter here. Hopefully, you're subscribed to my newsletter, which you can find here at lizzie.yoga. Today's practice is a morning practice. It'll be about 30 minutes. The hypothesis today is that physical health equals mental health. We're going to start with some simple somatic strength training, and then a few minutes of asana, and end with a meditation. Moving the body, breathing the body, focusing on the body as a way to uplift the mind. Sometimes we say mind, body, mind, space, body. Then those words have been smushed together, mind, body, written as a single word. Mom likes to use the word even more contracted, modi. There is no separation between mind and body. But so often it's difficult to shift the mind. It's like a flashlight trying to shine a light on itself, using the mind to shift the mind, uplift the mind, release the mind from the vritti, the fluctuations, the tyranny of the fluctuations of the mind. But today, we're going to ignore the mind a little bit and instead begin with the body. The somatic practices, last thing I'll tell you before we get started, the somatic practices are all from our course, Somatic Strength, with the wonderful Mary Richards, and you can find that here. Read more about the course, lassiter.yoga. I have a timer on my phone that I will be using for us, 30 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. I'm also using these 2 strength training bands, which you absolutely don't need. You can do without, but these are the ones I'm using. This is a smaller one, and this is a longer, thinner one. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started. This is how I start my practice most mornings. Early, countdown 9, 8, 7. We're going to put the band on. If you have it, put it around your legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and squat down and begin to monster walk. If you don't have the band, you're just squatting and walking, moving the legs apart and moving the legs. Monster walking around. Let me turn back towards you. And then now I'm going to go in the other direction. Step, step. 30 seconds of this. Step, step. So you want to make sure you're doing both sides. And back to the center. Okay. Switch the band onto your arms if you have the band. Otherwise, you don't need it. We'll come to a plank. And we're going to tap the shoulders. Start. Tap. Tap. Trying to shift as little as possible. Halfway done. 15 more seconds here. For stabilization. Mary Richards tells us it's great for our vagal tone, which affects our state of mood, state of mind. If you've got a band, the long band, take it now. Come to the top of your mat, step the right foot back, leave the left foot forward, and stretch the arms and twist. If you don't have the band, you just do this movement without. So it's a twist, lunge, quite a complex movement. Take the second side. Step the left foot back, you twist, and you pull the arms apart. Exhaling. Step back and twist, challenging your balance. Come down to hands and knees. We'll do bird dog. You don't need any bands for this. Starting on all 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Halfway through. Building a little bit of heat in the body. Extend 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was 4 exercises, which we're now going to repeat 2 more times. I'll show without the bands this time. Monster walk. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and step. Bring the legs together. Step, Together. Staying low. Now, turn around, step together, step together. 3, 2, 1. Come down to plank. Get ready for plank, and we're gonna tap the shoulders. The band in the plank just provides a little bit of stability that I like in the upper body, and a little bit that you're pressing out with the triceps against the band. Moving the body, shifting the weight as little as possible. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to do that twist and pulling the arms apart. Come to the top of your mat. And the right foot steps back and the arms spread. Pushing apart. Last one on this side and switch side. The left foot steps back. Lifting the torso. So this movement could be really small. Could be this big for you today. So what was next? Bird dog. Come on to the hands and knees. A big principle in our somatic strength work is the idea of amplitude. So you could even just be here, tapping the toe, lifting the arm. You could be coming a little bit higher. Modifying, absolutely modifying to fit the needs of your body. Listening to the signals from your body. Lift up here, activating the back body here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round. I'm going to take the resistance band again for monster walk. Step together, heart together. My kids love this when they're in here with me in the mornings, early mornings, and I'm doing somatic strength and a little bit of asana. And they have their milk bottles. They lie on my couch behind. They love them. Mama, do the monster walk. And release. Okay, coming back down to plank. Last time. So this is just coming on the upper arms above the elbows. 3, 2, 1, tap. Three, 2, 1. Oh, I'm building a little bit of heat here. It's just what I like. So the physical body stepping back with the right. The physical body is primed for asana. Exhaling as you step back, shift the weight. You can also make it slower. Another way, step back to shift the load. Forward, back, pulling apart, yeah. Last time, step back. Oh, and release. So, last bird dog. 3, 2, 1. You've almost made it. Lift up. If you fancy, you can now draw elbow and knee together in this round. Lift back up and release. Up, elbow, knee, up and release. Halfway done. Last 30 seconds. Bird dog. extend, contract, extend, and release. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer for us. We're going to do now 10 minutes of asana. Put my straps away. I love to have 2 blocks. If you have them, put them nearby, and let's begin. Exhaling, drop the head, lift the belly, and inhale. Soften the belly, lift the heart. A few more rounds like this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just feeling our way here. Turn the toes, step, shift the weight back. If you can, this is a stretch for the toes. Inhale. Reach up, palms together. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, crawl forward onto your belly. Forehead down. Feet wide. Inhale. Lift up any amount. Inhale. Press into the heels of the palms. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And roll through hands and knees. Turn the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Release the head and neck. Let the head hang heavy. And the heels slightly out. Turn the hands slightly in. The fingers turn slightly in here. And inhaling. Oops. Inhaling. Make a micro vinyasa round. It's almost like a cat-cow. Exhale. Lift the pelvis. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Step the right foot through. It's nice to take the blocks here. And reluctantly bring the back knee down, stretching that left quadricep. Inhale. Exhale, straighten and lift the toes. Inhale, shifting forward. It's not about the range of motion. It's just about the motion itself, the motion moving with the breath. Last time, exhale, bow the head. Linking the breath and release. Second side, bring the left foot forward, come up to a lunge. Breath and the movement. It's like special magic, these 2. 3 actually. Slowly, reluctantly bring the back knee down. When we link our awareness with the breath. Inhale, even 10 minutes of it. Exhale. Inhale, last time. And exhaling, come all the way back to dog pose. The one delightful benefit of doing a bit of somatic strength work before your asana practice is that your asana practice doesn't need to be there to make you strong. Step the right foot forward, this time on the outside of your front hands. Bring the back knee down, roll onto the outside of the front foot, and come down onto the left elbow. This is out side of that front leg, the right leg, outer thigh here. And feeling some length in the underside as you twist a bit towards the leg. If it feels good, you can lift the arm up. Triumphant. Sometimes it's nice to take a mudra and extend the arm back. My left palm is pressing, and I'm twisting from the belly, not from the neck, from the belly. And inhale. Reach forward onto the right fingertips. Ooh, feeling that whole right side body stretch. And release. Come onto the belly. Once again, inhale. Lift and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. Last time. And slide back to dog pose. Release the heels. Look forward. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down. And here we come onto the outside. So just letting the knee kind of flip open. Come onto my right forearm, palm down. It feels good. Bring the arm up. And leg over. Reach the left arm all the way. Fingertips crawling forward. Ooh. And release to the belly. Roll straight onto your back. Vipada, inhale. Lift the hips. Lift the arm. Exhale. A few more rounds like this. Linking. Breath, movement, and away. One more time. Inhale. And release hands on the belly, or one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Inhale, pause, exhale. Few rounds like that. Roll yourself to the side. Press up. And take a gentle, simple twist. So we'll twist to the right first. The back pelvis comes with you. I like to put the fingers on the blocks. Twists begin in the hips if you want to have a happy sacroiliac joint for the rest of your life. Let the back pelvis, don't anchor the pelvis, bring the pelvis with you into the twist. We twist mostly from the thoracic spine anyway. And release. I'll turn around. Take the second side, twist to the left. Back pelvis comes with me into the twist, and I anchor from the back thigh. The back thigh is resisting and the pelvis comes with. And release. Bring the soles of the feet together. My favorite way to end my practice. Baddha Konasana. Inhale. Exhale, come down, bring the head onto a block or a bolster or a chair. Take some support under the head. And inhale. Your 10 minutes are finished. Now we'll sit for a few minutes of meditation. Ready? I like to sit in Virasana for meditation. I've got a block here. I'm going to take my fingers, come behind the calves, move them back, and sit down. Set a timer for us for 5 minutes. We'll sit in silence. Tip your pelvis forward, slightly natural curves in the lower back. Being with your breath, being with the sounds in the room, the sounds outside of the room, being with your resistance. Inhale. Open the palms. Exhaling, bring them together in front of the heart. Namaste. May we live like the lotus at home in the muddy water. Thank you so much for your practice. Thank you for being here. A rising tide lifts all boats. When you focus on your physical health, it affects your mental health, and that affects all of the people in your life. Subscribe to the newsletter, and you can look at lassiter.yoga, www.lassiter.yoga, if you're interested in studying somatic strength with us.